as they try to pick up a win on the road. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. The Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. And for the Pelicans, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Brogdon against McCollum. Outside, Horford. He kicks it to Tatum. 13 feet away. He gets it in there. Tatum's got the first points on the scoreboard for Boston.
I like when Tatum goes inside, using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Cullen passes to Williamson. To the inside, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. Passes it to Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
The 3 from Tatum. The shot that time not on target. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
Now Daniels, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
McCollum, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Over to the wing. Horford kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. In the corner, Horford with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
The first one falls. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but, Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
So Horford gets two.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Brown. Now here's Ingram. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Brown, good. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
On the wing, Daniels. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Fires the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Continuing to extend his range, Brandon Ingram shows tremendous confidence now, shooting from any spot on the floor.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. Feeds it to Brown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 5 points so far.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And there's the pass to Daniels. And it's sent back by Horford. Brogdon against McCollum. It's Brogdon on the wing. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 2. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And stolen by Tatum. Brogdon right side. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. Misses from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot missing. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Rejected by Brogdon.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Some changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Daniels. And he can't hit the second.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Count it. McCollum's got his second basket.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
Here's Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Tatum passes to Brown. It's stolen by Nance. McCollum with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Nance outside. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in for Jason Tatum. Here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Back to Brogdon. Celtics passing it around. Smart on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Alvarado. Kicks it to Murphy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Hayes trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Smart. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And that one falls for Jones.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And he makes both free throws. Boston's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Now Hayes. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Jones against Smart. Knocked away. Brown outside. Back to Smart. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Smart. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
Passes it to Jones. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside, Smart. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Gallinari comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon. Boston with the ball. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. And the pass to Murphy. It's Jones on the way. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for the Celtics, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Smart. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
1:46 left to play in the first. Alvarado passes to Murphy. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
No good on that one. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive. As relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Kicks to Murphy. Pass to Jones for the three. A rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Four on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Jones. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. So it's the Celtics now. Pritchard passes to Williams. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Brown. The rebound by Nance. Here's Alvarado. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans on top, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Offensive rebound. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Tatum finds Williams. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by McCollum. 5 on the clock. Tatum. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Basket counts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Smart. Gallinari wide open, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williamson in the post. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And he makes the first. Boston making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. Passes it to Williamson. Here is Daniels. White covering. Here's McCollum. Williamson trying to free himself up. That shot no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Here is Daniels, following the basket by Derek White. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The throw good, McCollum.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Now here's White. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside, Horford. Outside, White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
Harry Nance has checked in for Zion Williamson. Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum against Ingram. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And a toolkit with every type of release. Brogdon is an elite shooter.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Daniels. Back to Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
And Boston has possession. Outside, White. Tipped away. Here's Daniels. Light covering. Daniels, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
Williams dishes to White. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. 7-point differential. White looking around. From downtown. Kept alive by Boston.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside, White. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Shoots over Ingram. Boston. No good that time either.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Brogdon against McCollum. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tatum. Here's Valanciunas. The feed to Nance.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Smitty, the talented Larry Nance has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Nance. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Both free throws good from Nance.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Celtics trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Brogdon with it. He has 5. They get it again. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Daniels from outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Daniels has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. Brogdon against McCollum. Brogdon the pass to Brock. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 7.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
And here's McCollum. He's got 14. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And that one falls for Ingram.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
Now here's White. He has 6. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Brown against Ingram. Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. The shot from the low post is good. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. Jones against White. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ingram. And it's Brown missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Alvarado. He kicks to Murphy. Ingram outside. Pass to Alvarado. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Williams, that's for 2. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Alvarado. Outside, Jones. The pass to Alvarado. For 3, Ingram. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. Smart comes in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon. Celtics trail by 13. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
New Orleans on D. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Greg, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from 3 in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
Being aggressive and getting to the line, this is when Gallinari's most efficient.
Gallinari hits them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Ingram. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Celtics trail by 13. Passes to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Smart. With the drive. Williams with a clean look. No good on the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Hayes. Down low. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:49 left here in the second. There's the pass to Pritchard. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Here's Ingram. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ingram's got 18 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. 17-point game. Williams looking over the floor. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ingram. And there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Pelicans. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Jones. Out to the wing. Here's Alvarado. He can't get that one to fall. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pelicans leading by 14. Ingram outside. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 on the clock. Jones in the post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Boston making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. When your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care. I mean, I'm out of here.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And here's McCollum for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 15. Now here's Brogdon. Fires for 3. That's good from Horford on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Now here's McCollum. In the corner, Daniels. Rebound by Williams.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. New Orleans leading by 12. Ingram outside. Passes it to Williamson. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Brown. The Pelicans make their last shot. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Tatum.
What tenacity from Tatum, brushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now, here's Horford. 7 points in the game. Brown, right side. Daniels with it, picked up by Brown. And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Tatum on the wing. From 8. And that one hits back iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ingram. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists tonight.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
So it's the Celtics now. Down by 15. Brown outside. To the right side. Horford kicks to Brown. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 10 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. McCollum against Brogdon. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And that one misses.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 7 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
Now the pass to Ingram. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas against Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Celtics trail by 12. Brogdon the pass to Horford. Kicks it to Tatum. It's White on the wing. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Williams dishes to Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Pass it around to get ahead of the defense and put it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And that one falls for Horford. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Rejected by Brogdon. In the corner, Tatum with it. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Baseline try. Jones, no luck. Celtics trail by 8. Here's White into the lane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Off the dribble, White can be dangerous. He's good at taking advantage of driving lanes.
And both free throws good for White. Pelicans leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Now McCollum, 14 points for him. Ingram outside. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Williams.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Inside. And a dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. They could use a bucket and block the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
It's White on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Alvarado. 5 points in the game. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Alvarado. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Boston. They're on a 20-4 run. Brogdon kicks to Smart. Outside Williams. Outside Smart. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Williamson. 8 points for him. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pelicans trail by 5. To the paint, taken away by Williams. White inside. He's covered by Daniels. And it's White missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Jones, the pass to Daniels. Down low. Here's Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Inside, here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Daniels passes to Nance. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Wow, take care of the basketball. Something he did a great job of in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Celtics leading by 7. Smart finds Brogdon. Outside, White. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Love the work ethic we've seen from White on offense, making the effort to create for himself. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Williams against Williamson. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Just 3 to shoot. Over Alvarado. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Alvarado. Jones. Offensive rebound. And it's in there. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
1:43 left to play here in the third. Brogdon outside. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got the lead back up to 9 now for Boston.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it. Oh, did you see that? Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside, Smart. Over Jones. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here is Daniels, guarded by Smart. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Williamson.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent group. Brogdon with it. He's got 14. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Valanciunas. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here is Brogdon. Makes it off the glass. Brogdon's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, showing the ability to get crafty on offense. Brogdon's list of moves continues to grow.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Boston Celtics. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Celtics with possession here, leading by 5. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, G.A., he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
They throw good, McCollum. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. Ball's knocked loose. The shot comes out. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the corner, it's Ingram. McCollum outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Valanciunas finds Ingram. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Fires the 3. Boston getting another chance here. Brown wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Tatum, and there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 17 points for Jason Tatum. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Pelicans shooting 47%, pretty solid. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Pelicans trail by 9. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Daniels with it, out guarded by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Williamson trying to free himself up. Williamson on the follow.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Smart passes to Williams. He kicks it to Brown. And they'll get another chance. And Williams with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
There's Brown with the three. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Daniels dishes to Ingram. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Back to Ingram. Pass to McCollum. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now here's Smart. Dishes it to Brown. Floats it up for Williams.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Boston leading by 9. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Williams kicks to Smart. Horford the pass to Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Williamson. There's Brown with the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. McCollum outside. Ingram outside. Now Daniels. Williamson left side. Here's Ingram. Daniels. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Tatum. Smart against McCollum. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Clock at 4. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pelicans trail by 13. McCollum dishes to Ingram. The pass to Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Valanciunas inside. He's against Williams.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Jones checked in for Brandon Ingram. And here are the Pelicans now. 15-point game. McCollum kicks to Jones. He dishes it to Daniels. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And it's Williamson missing. Celtics leading by 15. In the corner, Smart with it. Outside, Horford. Here's the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 6th assist on the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
McCollum passes to Jones. Passes it to Daniels. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A putback. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Horford against Williamson. Outside, Smart. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Count the basket.
And that's something for the team's fans and for his highlight reel.
Boston leading by 14. Bounce pass from Smart. Williams. In the corner, Horford with it. The three. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McCollum outside. There's the dish to Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Boston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Right wing. Smart against McCollum. Brown outside. Back to Smart. Brown finds Smart over McCollum. Smart misses. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. Here's Jones. And that one drops.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Celtics leading by 10. The pass to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Over Daniels. And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the Bunnies. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Connects from three-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Cullen passes to Williamson. Passes it to Daniels. Kicks it to McCollum. Rocket 6. Shoots over Brown. McCollum, no good. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Smart. Alvarado grabs the board. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCollum. The 3. Buries it from three-point range.
You simply can't let CJ find looks he wants at the arc. His range, it's too good.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Brogdon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him to get that one off.
Brogdon hits them both.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
McCollum outside. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
To the inside. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Alvarado. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Boston.
And maybe a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jason Tatum.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And here's McCollum for 3. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. The guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.